Let the magic begin!
Huh?
Let the magic begin!
Step right. Oh.
Stand with me!
Here comes the finale. Now disappear. Off we.
Everybody step! You're toast! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Out of my way!
Let's get this show on the road. Step right up.
Our bond is strong! I'm going in! Huh?
A round of applause. Gotcha.
Boba, get them!
Dodge this!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Here comes the catch. Busted. Chuck.
Let's spark things up.
You're toast! Out of the frying pan,
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
You're in for a little shock.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Oh, so sorry.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Dodge this!
Here comes the catch.
Ah, que hay alguien. Hostia. Ah, que me pone que ya no hay nadie. Pues qué bien, ¿no? Bueno. Carajo.
Over here.
¿Cómo? ¿Esto qué hace? No entiendo.
No, my sword. Huh?
Bueno, le me
Let me
huevo.
weave you a verse.
Let the magic begin. Eat this.
No le me
Midnight
huevos, efectivamente.
Phantasmagoria. Surprise! Step on up. Be amazed. Get them.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain.
Hey-ya! Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
Me cago en mis muertos. Ah, bueno.
Take cover! Ow! Nice and spicy.
You've been a naughty...
Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork. Eat this! Out of the frying pan, into the...
Let's spark things up a little.
Witness the power of Gurwa. Know my sword. Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Boba, get them! You're toast!
Es una legendaria. Ajá, ajá. Otra más. ¿Cómo? Ah, coño, tengo que completarme la historia, vale. Hostia, tú qué guapo. Hostia. Ya tengo ganas de ir ahora. ¿Y qué cojones es esto? Ah, vale, nuevo boss. Otro boss, entiendo. La espía del abismo. Vale. ¿Cuántos tengo ya? 40, justo. Chato pasándome vídeos. ¿Cómo? Hostia, tú, qué guapo. Hostia, qué guapo, tú.
I have to stifle a smile every time I remember
Coño,
the look
cállate
on
ya,
my
tú me cago en la
retainers'
hostia.
faces when I informed them of my plans today.
Qué guapo, hermano. Antes de continuar voy a comer un poquito de arroz a la cubana. Y mi proto. Ah, coño. Ahí está. Hostia, ¿y las 600 protos gratis? Dios. ¿Y esa encuesta? 50 protos. Vale, efectivamente aquí se va a quitar la pantalla. Espero que no sea muy larga la encuesta. Pues si no hay nadie en el directo tampoco va a pasar nada. A no ser que haya alguien viéndolo después. No ya terminado, pero bueno. Voy a intentar rellenarla rápida. Tiene pinta de que esto dura un rato. Pero bueno, tampoco iba a hacer mucha cosa mientras estaba en el juego. Lo único que así no se ve la pantalla. Pero se escucha la música del Genshin de fondo, así que... 50 protos. Ah, hay alguien. Hostia, no sé quién hay, pero si se ha tragado todo el rato la pantalla azul. Creo que había una pantalla azul. Por aquí está todo, ¿no? Sí. Voy a hacer las diarias y alguna cosa así secundaria. Y voy a por la misión de la historia. ¿Juego con Heitu?
Be still.
No.
Illusion shattered.
No sé, me va para dónde les ha dado.
Be still.
Y yo. ¿Hay alguna misión que me haga falta, Heitu? No tiene pinta. Tío, que se me cae el mando. ¿Qué cojones? ¡Qué guapo ello! ¡Qué guapo, tú! Hostia, esto no lo sabía.
I'll take care of it.
¿Pero esto qué es? ¿La región donde estoy? Entiendo, vamos, esto es Inazuma, estoy en Inazuma, pero... ¡Qué guapo!
Shine down. I'll protect us.
Cascade.
¿Por qué se hace peor? ¿Cómo? Mira, pues estoy aquí estoy. Vuelve a tercera persona, no entiendo nada.
Be still.
A la mierda. ¿Y yo? Ah, coño, que está aquí. Me iba para la misión, ¿sabes? A 8000 metros, creo. Sí, efectivamente. No me apetece gastar tiempo peleando. Joder, cómo me gusta eso de que venga y haga un glitch dentro de poco.
Thank you for complete. Add Astra.
Un año entero esperando. Míralo tú, qué bonito. Eso me ha gustado.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. You missed a spot. Do it like
Coño.
this.
Be still.
You missed a spot.
I may have overestimated.
La resistencia hidro que tiene el capullo será verdad. Bueno, Bárbara hace 6, no pasa nada.
So quick to flee. You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Shined up.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh?
Let the show begin.
Be still.
Es mucho más fácil, que se muere de 4 hostias y medio, Dios.
I may have overestimated.
Me cago en su padre. Voy a dejar la animación para comer un poco. Bueno, a ver, ya ni siquiera me deja saltarla. No. Ah, claro, que no tengo la ulti de allá. Todavía decía yo que algo me ha fallado.
Let's light it up.
No sé por qué no la tengo.
Cascade.
Recarga el amarillo.
Illusion shattered.
No, no lo toque. Mierda. Mierda. Vale, ya la tengo. Me voy a tepearte, vuelve a tepearte. Es que ahora ya no me fío de tirarla ahora porque se va a tepear en cualquier momento. Y ya te tepeas, no... ¿O qué?
There is no escape.
Tepe. Hostia. No, no la apetece tepearse.
The depths beckon.
Por TPS ahora me cago
Illusion
en
shattered.
muerto. Tío.
Let's dance. Now you shall perish.
¿Cómo coño le he metido 15k, hermano? ¿Me está vacilando? ¿Cuánta resistencia tiene el escoputo este?
There is no escape.
Cascade. I may have overestimated myself.
Bueno. ¿Le meto 15k en serio con la ulti? ¿Es una cámara oculta esto? No entiendo nada. Creo que me faltaba un 0 por ahí. A ver. ¿Era esto lo que me hacía falta? Hostia, pues ahora no sé, creo que no. Creo que no. Efectivamente. 16, 16 y 7, hermano. De lo que me hace falta tengo 7. Me estás vacilando. ¿Cuántos viales tengo? ¿Dónde están los viales? Me parece que no están. Y los viales. Y yo. Ah, coño, aquí. 16. Ah, solvente, bueno. Vial, solvente. Cada uno, pues, como le sale de los huevos, ¿no? Mierda. Vaya. Que la verdad que no me entran muchas ganas de subirme a Bárbara, pero... Porque como healer precisamente no es que la use mucho. Evidentemente la use como healer, ¿no? No voy a usar a Bárbara de PS, no soy terrorista, pero... Debería subirme al 9, yo creo mínimamente. Pero... ¿Qué dices, mierda?
I'm sure I've forgotten something.
¿Esto me faltan? No. Justísimo
Not to
que
worry.
eso. Eh... 88. Creo que me da para todo el 9. Pero la verdad que me interesaría el pilar al 10. Ah, no, creo que me da todo el 9 menos el pilar al 10. Espero. Porque ya no me acuerdo de cuánto era. Así que espero que me dé para todo. Eso evidentemente me va a faltar, pero bueno.
I'll simply send someone to fetch it. As soon as I remember what it was. Ah,
Entonces, ¿me queda algo? ¿O voy directamente a esto? Fua, me tengo que hacer también todo esto. No me lo voy a hacer hoy, evidentemente, pero... También tengo que hacerme el 100% de Sumeru. Ahora también de Fontaine. Subirme la reputación al máximo. Hostia, me queda un huevo de cosas en verdad. Qué nombre más corto, ¿no? Con cojones voy a guardar las fotos, ¿sabes? Ya está. No, la otra. Ah, vale. Me tengo que poner el de agarrotito. O me pon... Ah, vale. Perfecto. Me lo tengo que poner. Y sí, lo tengo. ¿Contenta? Venga, gracias. No, gracias. Ah. Ahora sí que ya está. No voy a hacer la misión de 10 millas. Ni la de cabe. Pues esto es un encuentro. ¿Por qué? No entiendo nada. Porque aquí todo lo que hay es esto, ¿no? Desbloquear fontaines. Misión secundaria. Nuevo área. Nuevo boss. Nuevo boss. Y las piedras de la abismo me da pereza hacérmelas, sinceramente. Tengo ya las 20.000 frutos. Porque si no, igual sí que me... ¡Ay! Bueno, las piedras del abismo me da 300, 400, así que... No me llegaría tampoco. Lo que sí que me tendría que hacer sería... terminarme a Ramavet. Hacerme el bajo steg. A Shaban. Banana, que no me queda mucho porque no hay muchos cofres, pero bueno. Campos Bisuda. Boscavilla. La selva Locapala también. Los tengo todos, mira, 70. Excepto por estos dos. 3. 4. Bueno, a ver. 75, 75, 70, 66. A Shaban me va a costar mucho. El bajo sutej es jodidillo. Pero ahora con esta opción es mucho más fácil, quiero decirte. Tú dices, es que no sé dónde hay cuevas. Y pues no es como que vayas a ver la cueva, quiero decirte, ¿no? Estas cuevas. Entiendo que no te dejarán verlas porque es parte de la historia. Ah, pero que tú vienes aquí, que te lo pone ahí tranquilísimamente, eso está todo guapo. De hecho es el templo. Esta cueva. Por aquí, aquí tiene el templo. Que baja el templo hacia aquí. ¿Cómo? Una salida por aquí. Todo esto. Por aquí tiene otra parte más para abajo. Me he perdido, no, esto no sé dónde está sinceramente ahora. Ah, ya sé, vale, vale, esto es lo de la historia. Hostia, en verdad esta zona te toca, en la historia te toca un poquito las pelotas, ¿eh? Bueno, la verdad que si en vez de cerrar el mapa me tepeo, estaría guapo.
Good old caravan rebat. Now let Paimon... Oh, Paimon remembers. So much time. Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahida won't have any more new problems to deal with. Yeah, guess you're right. Miss was right, Neth. Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble. Anyway, for Nahida's sake, maybe we should think about heading to...
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
¿Por qué coño en la historia siempre te encuentras con gente... Vale que... No es que tenga precisamente pocos amigos, pero... Coño. Hay un mundo entero, o sea, puedes estar en cualquier sitio y justo te tienes que encontrar con ellos. Es espectacular.
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there. Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't. So, when are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Yo quiero ver ya Sumeru.
Guess
vale.
you won't be needing a... Though,
O sea, que
now
va a
that I
venir el
think
random
about
ese a
it,
hablarme.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida? Oh, good point.
then I guess this is goodbye.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Adiós Sumeru. Ah, vamos ya para Fontaine. Vaya que sí, tiene pinta que sí. En la parte de arriba del mapa he visto antes que había un lago, que sé qué coño, que era por ahí por lo que se entraba a Fontaine. ¡Hostia! ¡Qué locura, hermano! Pero ¿y yo que tengo que jalarme la Ah, no, vale, coño, que hay una puerta ahí abajo. Pero qué guapa la generación de terreno, ¿eh? No entiendo cómo funciona eso, pero... Ah, porque para allí, ¿qué es? Para allí... Pues nada, puro vacío, puro... Sí, esto era lo que yo había visto. ¿Qué agua? Aquí está el hilillo este, ¿no? Esto... Voy a dar la vuelta a toda la cueva solo para pillarme el checkpoint ese, ¿eh? O sea... El camino más rápido sería por aquí. No voy a dejarme un TP por pillar detrás, ¿sabes? O sea, yo voy pillándome lo que me tenga que pillar. ¿Cómo? ¡Ah, este arco! Yo pensaba que esto era decorativo, no pensaba que si llegara a Fontaine por aquí. Porque anda que no... Ah, bueno. Claro, que esto antes creo que no existía, ¿no? Fuera del mapa evidentemente no van a poner aquí maderas para decirte, y por aquí Fontaine. Ahora la gran cuestión. Empiezo a pillar todos los cofres que veo, cosa que me haría alargarlo muchísimo. O me los dejo absolutamente... No, me los dejo absolutamente todos. Y luego ya igual con un mapa o algo lo hago. O yo mismo buscando, ¿no? ¿Qué? ¿Cómo? 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 ¿Oye? ¿Cómo? No entiendo. Hostia, por aquí no hay puzzles ni nada. Bueno, ya me he pillado esto, la verdad que tampoco voy a explorarme el túnel este. A ver. Ah, pero ¿cómo? Ah, y por ahí vuelve a caer. Bueno, ¿pero qué es esto? ¿Art Center? ¿Y esa cascada? Esa cascada no existe. Ah, qué guapo. Pero ¿y eso? Estoy viendo ahí maderas fuera del mapa. Por aquí me voy del mapa. No entiendo, este juego es completamente sin sentido. Y es que hay, por ejemplo, fijísimo que hay un cofre o dos. O quizá no porque está fuera del mapa, también te digo, pero bueno. Pero que ahí seguramente sí. O en esa isla, que eso creo que sí está dentro. Quiero decirte, ya es predecible este juego donde ponen los cofres. Y cuando me meten una vacilada que me dejan roto y no hay ningún cofre por esta zona, pero bueno. Tampoco es como que me importe mucho. Lo que me está dejando loquísimo son los barcos estos. Me voy a meter una hostia. Claro, que si no lo invoco no aparece. Y por algún cofre, o sea, sí, por algún cofre, por algún barco de estos seguro que hay un cofre, por ejemplo, ese de ahí al fondo. Ese de ahí al fondo muy grande, o sea. Bueno, tienes aquí un hidróculus y todo, o sea, no me jodas. Si no hay cofres ya me río. Y hidróculus, no sé yo si... No, yo creo que también me los voy a dejar. Es muy satisfactorio pillarlos, pero... Si no, luego es que te cagas en tus muertos. Así que... hay una puerta ahí para que entren los barcos, pero yo tengo que ir aquí, ¿no? Vale. Esa puerta evidentemente no creo que se abra.
Paimon's heard that the industry, just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found... What do you think?
Claro que más avanzado, si viven en un altiplano normal.
Gave us loads of useful information. See Will we get along? To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Pero si me han iniciado la animación cuando estaba al lado de esos tíos. Porque ahora estoy aquí y ahora voy con eso. No entiendo nada.
Tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Tontísima, Paimon.
Really?
Es que es tontísima.
A real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as...
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice...
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, Paimon's curious. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet...
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean... In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets it now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like...
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the...
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera, but who knows how long making an appointment will take? Hey! What are you looking over there for? Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Madre mía, va a tirarse al agua, qué peligro más grande. Tiene que ser el agua ácido porque... Coño. Tirarte al mar tampoco es muy peligroso, que yo sepa. Un momento, ahora vengo.
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Yes. Now to start reeling them in. Ah. I have to stifle a smile every time I remember the look on my retainers' faces when I informed them of my plans today. Panic-stricken, but unable to muster the courage to say anything in opposition. Yes, this was a fine idea. Ah. Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Yes. Now to start reeling them in.
Luego voy a escalar hasta aquí para agua. Es más. No puedo poner más.
Hello there.
Huh? I'm fine.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Hostia, es verdad, no me
People
acordaba
call
de
the
eso.
waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us! Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you?
Oh, that. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment.
Did all the introductions earlier not...
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, all right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me.
Bueno. Muy guapa la ópera. Ah, vale. Mira. Vale.
You said you were
Dos personas. Bueno.
to see you.
Aunque igualmente hay dos personas. No sé quién es la segunda. Puedo dejar de decirme, ya sé que se está transmitiendo el audio. Vale, alegro.
So, she's the Hydro Archon?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all. Raise your...
No, la verdad que no lo he visto, tampoco lo voy a ver.
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Bueno, a ver, porque que la anuncien para dentro de 2 meses, la verdad que es cuando lleva 4 años sin salir, o no sé cuánto, pues...
I've long heard of the
La verdad
turmoil
que
and
es
chaos
un poco
you've
triste.
left in your wake as you visited other... Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god,
Que
of
verdad.
course. Seeking an audience with me
no, verdad, no,
is
que lo
the
aplasta.
most sensible thing to do. I, Fossil...
6 años, hostia, casi nada.
Paimon still can't believe it. But the Hydro Archon's entrance... Miss Hydro Archon?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps...
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Famoso viajero de cabellos dorados. A ver.
Is that Lady
Cada uno se
Farina?
mete el porro que le salga
Is
de
there
los
some
huevos,
kind
¿no?
of drama going on?
Un poquito.
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those
El viajero
stories are
rubio.
about.
Y yo.
Lady Farina came.
¿Cómo el viajero
Got to see
rubio?
this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy.
Mira que han puesto nombres, pero es que el viajero rubio...
all their
Hostia.
ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between my...
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead
Espera, ¿cómo? Tengo que pegarme contra el conto, no me he enterado.
Are you not afraid? Might I
Ah, vale.
remind you that this is a
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her...
Stand down, Clorend. I admire his bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. He is obviously a true warrior.
Huh?
Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. They're getting a bit old.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Oh, all right! Now...
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house, it would be...
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
3 personas.
Oh, we have... According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violation.
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she...
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. But if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object. But how exactly do you plan to prove?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a...
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? Me ha encantado tu mensaje, la verdad que me has dejado loquísimo. ¿Qué?
Hey, when did you do that?
Cuando le he dado por el abrazo es extraño, efectivamente. Pero qué coño es lo que ha hecho, no entendí.
As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance
a decirle algo a Zongli que te tira un meteorito.
Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now.
Te tira el poder de la piedra encima. Es de tumba, ¿eh? Podré juzgar a dioses de otras naciones, ¿sabes?
Just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
No nos dio tiempo. Hostia, tío. Eso de que no nos dio tiempo. Ya sé que Dios, coño, Dios es importante, no hay que meterlo en todos lados, pero yo creo que eso ya es exagerar.
Don't mention it.
No nos dio
I just
tiempo.
happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. Is that...
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no
¿Esto es la
public
ópera?
trials being
¿Cómo?
held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? Oh, you really mean it? This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy... It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so...
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started as a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day!
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny. Now, if
Sí,
you'd
pero
like
cuando
to help,
subimos
then
no está.
please give these magic
Lo
pockets
cuestiono.
to anyone you...
Quiero decirte. Nada, que no se sube, no se sube. Se está ya aquí abajo, se está bien, yo creo. Puedo darle a locos.
So you're the blonde traveler. Oh, magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the work. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on...
Bueno, problemas técnicos.
What's this? So...
What?
No, the story says that people... But as time wore... So, if you ask me...
Oh, we hadn't heard that one.
All right, I'll take it.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross
Esta
that
me
bridge when
llamaba
we
un
get to
poquito
it.
mi padre.
Hey, kid.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that...
Se ha ido toda la gente, perfecto. ¿Y dónde está? Aquí.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
¿Tú eres tonto?
Stop it.
So, you want to collect material?
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need...
¿Voy yo para arriba? Uy. ¿Cómo? Ah, vale. En ascensor, madre mía, qué tecnología. Tecnología más moderna. Da vueltas el ascensor. Hostia, pero ¿esto cuánto sube? Y yo... Pero... ¿Dónde estoy yendo? A ver, un momento. Menos mal, yo esto no llega.
I have to stifle a smile every time I remember the look on my retainers' faces when I informed them of my plans today. Panic-stricken, but unable to muster the courage to say anything in opposition. Yes.
Qué pereza, hermano, barranquismo, es que pereza. Madre, qué Oh, vale, ya sé lo que es. Estoy como guapo, tú. El enlace de sumero entiendo que estará aquí o aquí. No, entiendo que estará aquí. ¿Verdad? Mira, eso se mira así. Corte de Fontaine, Palacio de Mermonia. Pues entiendo que sí. Bueno, a ver qué tengo que pillar de aquí. ¿Cómo? Sí, es verdad, brilla mucho la estatua. Carajo. Brilla mucho la estatua. Hostias, tú. Bueno, si no me meto dentro. Hostia. Oh, vale. Hostia. Pero que necesito esto. Uf, en verdad qué pereza, En verdad qué pereza. Entonces una resistencia acuática. Además los personajes no serán derrotados si se ahogan por quedarse sin resistencia acuática. Ah, vale. Porque en verdad... En verdad... A ver, a ver, a ver. Claro. Claro, claro, claro. Claro, espérate. Creo que hay problemillas técnicos. Claro, claro, claro. Claro, claro. Sí, sí, sí. Vale, creo que es que en este agua no funciona. Porque esta agua es la del tren este raro, extraño, no sé qué. Oh, es muy bonito. Son muy bonitos los hidróculos. Esto es todo guapo. Claro, entiendo que aquí, no, aquí evidentemente no funciona. Espérate, pero me sale como resistencia. Quiero decir que la estamina, sí, la estamina es amarilla. Hostia. Claro, pero ahí no podré bucear, en cambio, digo yo que si bajo pues aquí mismo, ¿no? Sumergirse, círculo. ¡Oh, hermano! ¡Hostia, tú qué guapo! ¿Esto qué es? A ver para abajo, a ver para arriba. Tirarle dos, pues... A pescar, ¿no? No sé. No, no entiendo. No, no, ¿qué? Bueno, vale, ¿y esto qué me da? Ah, no. Eso era falta para personajes de Fontaine, entiendo, o sea que... No voy a tener tampoco muchos, así que... ¡Y qué guapo! Y me ha dicho que si me quedo sin resistencia no me ahogo. Lo que parece es que hay más resistencia. O sea, no, no me baja. No es muy profunda. Dicho, puedo recargar y todo, claro. O sea, simplemente con quedarme quieto recargo estamina. Hostia, qué guapo, tío. Mejor no me meto bajo el agua, que bajo el agua se va más rápido, la verdad. Hostia, hostia, pero gato, nada, nada. Pero sale, sale. Por aquí no he ido a ningún sitio, ¿verdad? Efectivamente. Esto, mira, esto es lo que quería ver. Esto es muy alto. Entonces, lo lógico es que por aquí no me lo voy a pillar aunque haya. Pero me parecería muy extraño que no haya ningún cofre. Por ejemplo, en este árbol, ¿sabes? Metido aquí dentro. Bueno, los sprites esos de ahí abajo me encantan. Qué raro. Conociendo a los verse, pues me parece extraño. ¿No hay nada? No sé, ya me miraré todos los cofres. A ver, creo que lo que necesito es esto, ¿no? Y antes se subió para absolutamente nada. Pero bueno, me tengo ya la estatua. Sí, efectivamente lo que necesito es esto. Voy a pillarme el conocimiento. Voy a pillarme el logro. 729 logros. Vamos tirando. ¿No? Mierda. También te digo, si lleva Bárbara... Claro, no he contado con eso. Estoy me voy a pillar todas las que vea, ¿no? Nunca sabes cuándo te pueden hacer falta.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here.
Pero si he estado media hora mirando lo de nadar bajo agua. Lo de bucear, mejor dicho. Qué rápido, ni qué puedo.
Fine. Though the
So, we're going to the Court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice any...
She's magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that watch her movements carefully.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be... All right, let's...
Yo ese ascensor no vuelvo a subir. No tengo que subir arriba del todo. Yo por ahí no vuelvo a pasar. Si eso tarda 8 años en subir.
This is the spot where Lenny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? She said, what should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might also... Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Ahora se va a escapar la ladrona. Aunque hay que tener una paciencia para escaparse ahora.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't... Anyway, I should...
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Lenny?
I'll be alright. It's just a twisted ankle, that's...
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail...
I have to admit that But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete fail.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out alright in the end, though. Lenny's initiative...
Alright, let's...
Esto sí que lo quería ver. Como ferribus iba por el agua. Bueno, también es verdad que el nombre es un poquito extraño, pero bueno.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel between several
coño,
key
¿y tú qué
locations around
tío?
Fontaine. It's pretty convenient.
No, yo he visto la forma del tren.
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's...
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Pero esto tiene... ¿Quién era esa? Ah, la del ferry. Ah, no. El ferry va solo. Ah, la Charlotte, vale. Con el nombre ya sé quién es. Vale, vale. No la había reconocido por delante.
Oh, I never guessed I'd bump in. What are you doing in
Charlotte,
14?
esa,
I
mal.
didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as
¿Ves?
travelers,
Y
we're
encima
always on the move.
tienen que encontrarse justo en mismo... Nah, es alucinante este juego. Casualidad, sí, cuántas casualidades.
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place. So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news?
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. Ah, you're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well,
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
that's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's... Oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will...
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age. But the scariest part is that to this day, many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case. But shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's possible.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
Y sale tan... Ah, vale, porque no cargaba.
I'm sure I've forgotten something.
Hey, we're almost there, look!
Tú, qué guapo. En verdad, bonito, bonito Fontaine. Claro. En verdad es locura extrema. Yo, pero ¿cómo coño se me ha mojado el así? No está mojado. ¿Qué cojones? Yo, pero no me sale el agua. Ah, del dedo. Bueno, las estructuras apareciendo, desapareciendo. Muy guapo. Bueno, una iluminación también bastante guapa.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Paimon hopes we can...
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop.
What a tough job. Always running around and...
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
¿Qué era ese cubo levitando? No entiendo. Porque había un cubo volando. ¿Qué? Y nadie en mi directo. Bueno, guapísimo. Y sí que es verdad que es un poquito ZZ esto. Bueno, ahí justísimo eso. ¿Qué cojones? Dios, tú. Hostia, Dios, me está dando miedo ya al 100%. Hostia, un mirador. Claro, bueno, será para mirar el cubo, ¿no? ¿Cojones? No sé, no confundo mucho. ¿Qué? ¿Qué cojones? Hola. Como un... bueno. No entiendo. La verdad que no... Fíjate tú que no.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine. You're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Paimon es Paimon, es que esta tía siempre dice lo mismo, es que más tonta no puede ser.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just... before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able...
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was a...
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right.
¿Qué cojones eso? No sé qué había ahí, porque había un niño furro, no sé qué era eso.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago?
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
¿Sabes si esta tía es tonta o es
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you
Sorry, it might... It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Aeneas. I'll have...
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all! Don't worry!
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to...
Oh, no need, no need. This will be a walk in the park for us.
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making...
these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a
Hey! Is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use
Eso
the
es verdad,
latest
todo es tan
technology.
avanzada que no tiene ni sentido algunas cosas.
Where does a big machine like that...
Porque hay un engranaje interactuando con un palo directamente, ¿sabes?
I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you.
Ah, vale, no, que el engranaje va colgado al lado, vale.
Everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all. When a trial is in session, the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale harbors people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something... Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now,
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already
You again? Didn't I already promise you that?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no? 70%.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first? If Confrere of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too! What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going...
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want Chamora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said...
Hey! That's way over the line!
Sí, que verdad que la manera en la que lo ha
Can you
afilado
at least let me finish one
es
sentence?
espectacular.
Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
I'm sure this won't take long.
Me meto en animación, no tengo que pelearme. Tengo que pelearme.
Riptide.
Claro que no. Que no quita, ¿no? Que no quita.
Bring it on.
No, espérate que por eso me ha quedado esto. No entiendo. ¿Por qué he quedado ahí pillado? Que ahora sí que se me ha quedado pillado, definitivamente. Hostia, qué guapo, ¿no? Vale.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't...
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure... Huh?
Now's my chance!
That was weird.
No le hace falta ni visión para pelear aún así.
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see it's work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because...
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you...
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named... She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was... because I had awakened it and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you witness?
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so...
Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to...
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted. So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe...
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk, but it's been years now. Found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember
Oh, it sounds like some...
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. Oh, seems the time flies when I'm talking with you.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelist?
Official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no... And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor.
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance. Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was sorry. Paimon was just the whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light. It's so exciting to reach the moment. Oh, sorry about that. Paimon will be more hey. Lenny said that the Opera House is on Areneas, so let's go ride the Aquabus.
¿Usted maena? Ah, vale. ¿No se puede destruir nada de misiones? Hostia. Vuelvo en 3 minutos. Vale. 0 personas, ¿cómo no? Bueno, a ver, continuamos. Dios. Claro que no tengo desbloqueado esto. ¿Y yo ahora cómo sé por dónde coño tengo que ir? Ah, bueno. Tremenda, ¿no? Qué guapo. No tengo que entrar ahí. ¿Tengo que subir? Ah, espera. ¿Se sube por aquí? Tiene pinta porque me están mandando para aquí. Pero me dejan aquí, ¿sabes? Y yo, pues, ¿cómo? Pues? Aquí se puede entrar. Bistro de bordo. No creo que sea eso. Bueno, yo me lo escalo. Soy más seguro. Qué guapa la fuente. Hermano, Fuentes está en los tejados de las casas, ¿sabes? Se nota que les sobra el agua. Corte de Fontaine. Uy, qué guapo lo que se viene ahí. Pero no voy a llegar, ¿no? Ah, sí que llego. Vale. Recargamos esta mina. Puedo recargar mucho. Estamos ya hacia arriba. Míralo, ya estoy viendo un cofre. Creo que es sofisticado, ¿no? Porque si es lujoso... Ah, no, es común, vale. Me estaba rayando, pensaba que era lujoso. Por aquí que hay... Oh, qué buen canal de agua. Bueno, te lleva a la muerte eso. Vale, muy bonito. Entiendo que lo suyo es ir por aquí, ¿no? Bueno, seguramente no, pero yo voy por donde me sale de los huevos. Me cago en la hostia. ¿Me puedo subir a la bandera esta? No, eso se atraviesa más. Vale. ¿Yo cómo subo? Ah, vale. ¿Cómo? No entiendo nada. Hostia, qué nombre más corto, ¿no? Pues eso de poder nadar tranquilamente, tío, me encanta. En principio tengo que ir aquí, pero yo no quiero ir aquí. Yo quiero ir aquí. ¿Dónde está esto? Aquí. ¿Cómo que arriba? Mierda. Sí, por aquí voy a pasar muy bien. A ver. Está aquí delante, comprendo, ¿no? Ah, mírala, sí está aquí. ¿Qué cojones? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Cómo? No entiendo nada. Definitivamente. Venga, dámelo ahí la estatua. Oh, madre mía. Hostia, Dios. La de puntos que hay en el mar. Mira, luego el mar cuenta como capa. Hostia, qué guapo, en verdad, ¿eh? Pero ¿por qué no me dejan acceder de normal? Solo si hago así. Bueno. Hostia, y la ciudad es loquísima, en verdad, ¿eh? Tengo que darle a un checkpoint. ¿Cómo? 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 ¿Qué? ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? Esto es lo que quería ver, no me esperaba que hubiera una cueva ahí. Pero en principio no veo nada así extremadamente tocho. ¿Qué es esto? Esto es una rica marealgas. Parece una zona normal, lo que pasa que... Claro, esto si fuera en un mapa normal, pues te lo acepto, pero claro, el hecho de estar constantemente buceando va a tocar un poquito las pelotas, pero lo veo bien. Hostia, es que verlo así en el mapa estresa un poquito. Pero verlo así, sí. Pero sí es digerible. Es cero ofrenda, ¿sabes? No tengo ninguno. He visto, pero no voy a pillarme. Mira, ya empezamos con las misiones del mundo. Toda misión de mundo que veas siempre hay que pillártela, pero... La verdad es que... Esto evidentemente no es de la historia. Aquí sí que le voy a spamear a saltarlo. No quiero enterarme. Dios. Así es como destrozó el mando, ¿sabes? Ya que me iba bien, hombre. Ya que es nuevo, pues... Mejor no spame de esa manera porque igual es por eso por lo que fallan los mandos. De tipo que... ¿Qué? ¿Dónde estoy? ¿Qué? Casi es de 180 que me ha hecho la cámara. ¿Cómo? ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Voy a hacerme la misión del mundo, hombre. Lo secundario siempre se hace primero, pues, para que no esté tocando los cojones, ¿no? Explora en busca de pistas. ¿Pero qué checkpoint, ni qué pista, ni qué mierda? Yo me pillo primero. Hostia, qué guapo, ¿no? Y hostias. Eso no me ha gustado mucho, ¿eh? Eso... ¿por qué investiga en vez de pillar esto? Hostias. Ah, no. Ah, no, que sí que estaba. Ah, que aquí hay otra cueva. Ah. ¿O por qué no me dejan? Creo que está un poquito mal esto de las capas, ¿eh? En lo exterior... corte fondo... No sé. Absorber energía del engendro... ¿Cómo? Ah, vale. ¿Este bicho qué hace? Es un bicho completamente normal. ¿Cómo? ¿Qué? ¿Por qué lleva una partícula? Ah, ¿cómo? ¿Qué tengo que hacer exactamente? Creo que esto no es lo que necesito. Ay, que se puede apuntar. Acá hay un cofre ahí en el aire. Bueno, qué guapo, ¿no? Ah, vale, creo que necesito esto. Esto absorbe la energía. Pero, ¿cómo? Esto me da la energía. No entiendo qué hay que hacer. Le quito vida. Ah, de la de ahí arriba. ¿Qué? ¿Cómo? Un saco de dagas. Mantén pulsado para apuntar en la dirección a la que quieres lanzar. Usar esta habilidad puedes cortar los puntos débiles de las... Ah, coño. Vale, y ahora que ya tengo esto, en principio debería poder... ¿Y esto? ¡Dios! Ah, ¿era eso lo que tiene que explorar? ¿Esto de coño? Pero quiero comprobar, ¿era esto lo que me hacía falta? Aparentemente no. Ah, coño, pero si tengo que cortar dagas de todas maneras, aunque no quiero esos cofres. A punto. Libero. ¡Ah, coño! Esto tengo que tirar. Vale, coño. Lo acabo de ver. Ah, que eso me lo han dado ahora, coño. Eso antes no lo tenía. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? Ah, que tengo que absorber. Ah, vale, que cada bicho me da una habilidad. Vale, comprendo, creo. Comprendo. ¿Esto dónde quiere llevarme? Tengo 0%, ¿no? Eso es muy... como 2%. Ah, bueno, supongo que abrir las cosas me habrá dado porcentaje, porque... ¿Cómo? Ah, hostia. Espérate, puto. Ah, es que si me pongo así, no me sale eso. Aquí estaba puesto en esto. No, pero me salía el mundo en blanco. No entiendo. Tengo 0% y 2%. Vale, en esto sí que tengo 0%. Y 2%. Ah, puede ser que sea porque me he pillado esto, pero bueno. Ah, o porque he investigado algunas cosas, o me he pillado las mierdas estas temoras. Seguramente es eso. Ah, que esto me da un escudo. ¿Y esto qué hago? Me meto dentro. ¿Y qué hago con esto? Ah, que sí, tengo que seguir explorando. Y un hidróculus por ahí, que no me voy a pillar. Mira, TP. ¿El TP daba porcentaje? Vale, si el TP da porcentaje, entonces ya ni me rayo. Sal del agua y habla con Virgilia. ¿Cómo? Ah. Bueno. Ah, y desapareció. Bueno. Espectacular, ¿eh? Mierda. Oh. Bueno, a ver si se acaba la misión de mundo esta. Y puedo continuar con la historia, terminarla y cerrar el directo. Sin que haya nadie siquiera hablando, pues el directo, ¿no? Tampoco muy divertido. Aunque la historia supongo que durará lo suyo, ¿no? Las misiones de historia no suelen ser muy cortas. Todavía me quedará mínimo 2 horas, yo creo, pero bueno. Oye, Virgile, cállate ya, ¿no? Ahí está, gracias, ídolo grande. Puedo investigar esto. Pero no quiero hablar contigo, capullo. Ahí. Encuentro la forma de abrir un camino. ¿Para qué quiero yo abrir un camino? Pues nada, entonces abro un camino. No me dice que abro un camino y yo abro un camino, venga. Pero, oye, ¿qué cojones es esto? ¿Qué? Fragmento de oleada. Fragmentos de pneumousia. ¿Qué? Bueno, la vida, ¿no? Receptor de pneumousia. ¿Esto que le pego? ¿Le tengo que cargar? ¿Qué coño hago con esto? Y el otro lo mismo, ¿no? Hostia, en este sí que se coloca. Aparentemente. Sí, desaparece. ¿Y yo ahora qué hago? ¿Cómo? ¿Me meto hidro? No entiendo nada. Te respawnea. Si le pego con esto. ¡Ah, coño! Entonces era al revés de como lo estaba haciendo. Había que contrarrestar. Vale, vale. Me ha quedado claro. Vale, ya he abierto el camino. ¿Ahora qué? ¿Qué quieres que haga, Virgile? Bueno, Virgile. No sé, una mierda de nombre. ¿Si tú me has dicho algo o no? No, qué virgen. Como que ya va a dónde. Te duele la espalda. ¿Cómo? ¿Te queda claro, Virgile? ¿Dónde tenemos que ir? Ah, vale. Mierda, ya me he pillado el hidroculo. ¿Por qué me está mandando? Ah, no, me está mandando abajo. Vale. Hostia, hay un huevo de hidroculus, sí. De hidroculus por aquí. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? Ah, coño. No tenía que sumergirlo. Me metí una vacilada muy buena.
Be still.
No, claro, si son máquinas de estas para no tener vida, la verdad. Bueno, resistencia sobre todo.
Let's dance.
Ah, que tenía que matarla, no me he enterado. sí, sí, no me salta la verdad. Hostia. Ah, tengo que caer. Ah. Qué guapo, ¿no? Ay, se me cierra la puerta. ¿No puedo pasar? Me parece que sí que puedo... ¡Hostia, qué guapo! La transición está guapa, la transición... Está guapa, está guapa. No, Silly, no vengas, no vengas, no vengas, no quiero cofres, no quiero cofres. No quiero cofres. Tampoco, no quiero cofres. Hay un avión TP por... Ah, vale. Bueno, se ha enchufado la máquina, pero me la sudo completamente. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? ¿Matarlo?
Mind the damage.
Illusion shattered.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's look.
Torn to oblivion.
Vale, me sirve, la verdad, que me sirve. Gasto todas las ultis, pero está divertido. ¿Qué me han dicho por Discord? Ah, hostia, si no tengo las notificaciones de Discord puestas, no soy gilipollas. Mejor me las pongo porque la verdad que... No, como que Minecraft. Discord. Bueno, pues no sé, habrá sido de YouTube, supongo. ¿Y para cuándo se levanta el bichete? ¿Me da partículas? No me da partículas, aparentemente. No sé, no sé. ¿Cuánto batería tiene la tablet? Porque eso de que me suenan notificaciones me está rayando. Vale, no son de Discord al menos. Hostia, me tuve la oreja. Joder. ¿Cuánta batería tiene? 99. Pues mira, ya de paso me pongo el stream.
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not.
Vaya puto pavo, está en directo. A ver, ¿qué me queda por investigar? ¿A qué? ¿Se me enchufa ya el bicho? Dime que sí, dime que sí. Dime que sí. Oh, qué bonita puerta. Pero ¿y el bicho ese que hay ahí delante? No sé. La verdad que yo lo veo más bonito. De cada uno. Intentando de reclamar cositas en otros juegos. Aquí en la tablet. Reclamar. ¿Esto para qué coño me sirve? No lo sé. Reclamar. Reclamar. Hostias. Madre mía. Aquí recoger. Aquí, ¿qué hay? Absolutamente nada. Aquí se va a enchufar, ¿verdad? No estoy leyendo lo que pone, pero... ¡Ojo! Aquí... No, pero si aquí no hay nada para reclamar, hijo de puta. Y... Aquí... Aquí... Vale. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Lucha y sobrevive. Madre mía, qué directo, ¿no? Pues ahora lucho y sobrevivo, espérate. Ahora mismo. Me pillo esto. Vale. Ya he reclamado todo esto. Aquí hay algo. Aquí sí, esto, vale. Esto que me da. Bueno, una mierda. Vale, perfecto. ¿A qué temperatura estamos?
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Yes. Now to start
32 grados. Vale, perfecto. Voy a recoger esto. Y mientras que se inicie voy a empezar a este que no sé si habrá animación o se levantará directamente. Se levanta directamente, vale. Bien, voy iniciando el juego. Le doy aquí, le doy aquí. Voy haciendo así. Recargo la ulti. Oye, ¿por qué no recarga ulti? Recargo esta. Ah, que no quieres recargar, ¿no? Recargo la ulti. Gracias, hombre. Recargo la ulti. Creo que no me da tiempo a recargar la ulti. Ah, sí, la he recargado. Pero... Bueno, voy a curar a los personajes, ¿no? A chus. Bueno, al menos ya tengo ulti. Ah, que se cura. Oh. Madre mía. ¿Qué es esto? Vale, bien. Aquí. Recoger. Corre. ¡Hostias! Capullo. Ah, que no subes, ¡Hostia, que he atravesado la valla! Me meto dentro de la pared. Oye, ¿puedes soltarme? Estoy incómodo aquí. Estoy un poquito incómodo aquí. Oye. De verdad, por favor. Por favor. Señor. Oh, gracias. Bueno, lo siento. No me ha sentado muy bien eso que me has hecho. ¿Dónde vas? Bueno, a ver cuánto salta. Ay, 87. Nada. Ah, que se cura otra vez. Nada, ole sus huevos. No puedo hacer otra cosa que ole sus huevos. Venga, cúrate otra vez.
Let the show be
still.
Illusion shattered. Let's light it up.
Una polla, te van a dar vueltas, ¿sabes? Ya no, ¿no? Ataca al muro de cristal. Ah, coño. Ah, vale. Todo el rato. Lo que tenía que hacer era eso, ¿en serio? No lo he leído. No lo había visto. Tío, qué bonito el agua. H2O, ¿no? Bueno. Zonas acuáticas de Fontaine. Hostia. Va fumadísimo, ¿no? Ah, vale, porque hay un... Vale, que voy en la corriente. Solo tengo que no tocar nada. Tiene pinta. Va colocadísimo. Se va pegando un poco, ¿no? No puedo estamparme contra un techo y quedarme ahí, ¿no? No tiene pinta. Ojo, callaros y todo. Madre mía. Qué nivel. Ah, que me da velocidad, claro. ¿Cómo? Esto no lo había visto yo. Ah, vale, esto era lo que no me salía antes porque no tenía descubierto. He bajado aquí luego y ahora acabo de bajar aquí y me queda ya poco para llegar. Tíos, tengo que esquivarlo. No lo he esquivado, pero no hace mucho eso. ¿Hasta dónde nos lleva la corriente? Pues hasta aquí es... Mierda, me saltaron. Hostia, cómo sube, ¿no? Sí que estaría más bajo. Nada, que esquive que le he hecho. Sí que se comporta un poquito extraño. La verdad que es una fumada muy rica. Los huellas de la marea completado. Ah, oh, Dios mío. Evidentemente que me pillo ese cofre porque coño, es un cofre de una misión, ¿no? O sea, por lo demás, ¿no? Insignia hidro, hostia, es verdad. No habrá un arbolhidro, ¿no? No habrán tenido cojones de meter un arbolhidro. Espero que no. Vale, ¿qué hay que hacer? Hostia, mucha proto. ¿Qué hay que hacer? Recolecta 6 diamilcipulutos, 5 rosarcoiris, 9 campanillas. Hostia, pues voy a hacérmelo. Voy a hacérmelo. Así de claro. Da mucha proto. Quedarme sin resistencia y poder simplemente ir nadando y recargando de estamina es muy extraño, tío. Es muy raro. Ah, esta estamina es al revés de la normal. En la normal, pegando brazadas es cuando menos consumes, a no ser que lo hayan desbugueado ya. Claro, que no sé. Tampoco sé si era un bujo, está hecho así, ¿no? Pero... Vale, en principio tengo que ir aquí. ¿Eso está? No, definitivamente no. Ah, coño, es esto. Qué tontísimo. No sé qué venía esa misión, pero bueno. Bueno, en teoría le he dado aquí, pero bueno. Capítulo 4, que me ha puesto esto. Pues no sé por qué me lo han puesto ahora por la cara. ¿Cuánto hay que recolectar? 6. Bueno, con esto ya es suficiente, pero aún así voy a meterles una hostia a estos. Y envío esto. Ah, te sale como que está completado. Ah, qué guapo. Tengo que ir aquí hay un boss. Sí, tiene pinta. Voy a subir. El ferry no funciona, ¿no? Ah, que no es un ferry, que es un camino, claro. Hostia, pues. ¿Hay nidróculos en la fuente? Hostia, qué bonito, en verdad, ¿eh? Pero hoy no estoy para ponerme a pillarme todo. Tendría que ponerme otro día. Ya sea por mí mismo, con un mapa, con un vídeo, yo qué sé, pero... Hoy no voy a ponerme a recolectarlo todo. Ok, bueno. En principio había una persona. Ah, Didu, hostia, hola. Bueno, no sé si estás en el directo. Porque aquí me pone que hay 0 personas en el directo, pero bueno. Me ha llegado el comentario después de que pongo que hay 0 personas. Un poquito ilógico, ¿no? Vale, en efecto funciona como el culo. Qué bien que va esto, me encanta. De hecho, si algo así sale arriba a la derecha, creo que pone 0 personas. Es tremendo. De estas creo que tengo que pillarme 5. A ver. Sí. 25 protos, 25 protos. Campanillas lumidulces. Bueno, voy a dejarme este libro con el... Ah, no, que... Ah... Vale, que con pillarte las suficientes ya es suficiente. Bueno, es un poquito irónico lo que acabo de decir. ¿Dónde tengo que ir? ¡Hostia! Como que todavía no he ido para allá, ¿no? ¿Y qué? ¿Cómo? ¿Estás de coña? ¿Cómo que transmisión del mundo? ¿Y cómo que sin recoger? ¿Qué es esto? No entiendo nada. Creo que sí que tendría que continuar con la historia. Porque seguramente a esta zona me manden después. Mejor continúo con la historia. ¿Cómo que 79 metros? Espérate. ¿Qué? Ah. Aquí esto es la ópera. Qué guapo. ¿Qué coño es esto, tío? ¿Qué es esto? No sé. No sé qué cosas hacen. No sé a quién se le ocurrió poner este tipo de personajes en el juego. Si he salido a Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. ¿Para cuando ¿Cómo que para cuando Genshin 2? Ah, ¿para cuando Genshin 2? No he entendido lo de... No he entendido lo anterior, pero ¿para cuando Genshin 2? Vale, eso sí que lo he entendido. Yo, ¿pueden no ponerme lo de se está transmitiendo tanto el audio del micrófono como lo partía todo el rato? Pero tremendos pedófilos, hermano. Me dicen cositas un poquito extrañas, eso sí. Voy a ponérmelo en la tablet porque eso de abrir todo el rato eso, que me pongan la pantalla azul en el directo y que me pongan luego los 2 mensajes, eso me toca un poquito lo que van a ser los testículos, ¿eh? Voy a ir poniendo esto. Si no me desvío mejor, ¿vale? Inicio esto. Y me meto por aquí en directo. Ay. Se me ha ido la mano con lo de Ah, vale.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright
Me
and
acabo de dar
healthy
cuenta de que
child.
antes
We pray.
YouTube me ha censurado mensajes, un mensaje de que dice rayos y centellas, que directo más gracioso, jajaja, lol, silla, silla, silla. No entiendo nada.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Este mensaje se ha retenido hasta que se revise. Emoticono de silla, 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 silla. Bueno, no entiendo. ¿Para cuándo directos con PC en Twitch? Pues para cuando tenga PC, ¿no? Basher, ¿qué? ¿Cómo que Basher? ¿Cómo Basher? ¿Quién es Basher? No me he enterado. Hostia, ¿cómo que hay dos personas? ¿Tú? Ya estamos con la esquizofrenia. Silla, silla, silla es una palabra en Finlandia. En Finlandia. ¿Cómo que silla, silla, silla es una palabra en Finlandia?
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right.
What do you mean? There are a lot of...
Hey!
I see. In fact, you might...
It's because of his sensitivity?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what?
Just answer me.
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Voy a ponerme el brillo de la tableta al mínimo para no gastar mucho. Y cuando vea un mensaje, pues ya está, pues miro para abajo. Joder, el instructor, quería decir Finlandia. El instructor o el autocorrector, como el instructor. Autotraductor, hostia. Hostia. Va finísimo, ¿eh? Va fresquísimo, hermano. Entra en la ópera. El instructor. Hostia, esto es... No me esperaba escalar la porción de oro, hermano, me la robo. ¿Cómo meter media pierna dentro de la puerta? Bueno, cosas que pasan en este juego. Ah, claro, hay dos personas porque estoy en la tablet, claro, ahora lo he pensado, ¿no? Ah, pero ahora sí que me dicen bien lo de... Espérate, ¿y en la Play? Ah, no, sí que me pone que hay dos personas. No entiendo por qué a veces funciona y otras no.
Traveler and Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means... The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations.
Ooh, front row seat!
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take a look?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Lenny.
A ver... Por aquí. Quiero ver lo de la ópera. Madre mía. ¿Para qué quiero escalera? ¿Para qué quiero escalera? Mi hermana está aprendiendo a hacer... haciendo el cubo, ¿cómo? Está aprendiendo a hacer el cubo, entiendo. Y no pare de joder con que es imposible. Hermano. Mira, espérate. Me hago ahora mismo un sub 30, ¿sabes? No, en verdad, no, evidentemente a la primera no me va a salir un sub 30. Pero yo qué sé. Por imbécil me va a salir un 42, ¿sabes? Bueno, si no me ponen las que tenga que darle. ¿Por qué hay tanto silencio? ¿No, Genshin? Oye, ya está bien, no con los puntos.
Hey, traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and... Oh, you little... Of course you put this on Paimon.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly
si me dicen que tengo que hablar, voy a estar jodido, pero bueno.
Chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So let's talk, but, what should we talk about?
Hostia, pues 28.98, sí que me he hecho un sub 30 a la primera. Y hermano. 28.98.
Paimon's got it. You're also
No he perdido práctica.
sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well,
Oh, so you're not... Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Bud.
it is an honor to meet you two. And as required by proper etiquette...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say...
Wait. Nervillet? Could he be...
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's chief...
¿Por qué mierda estoy viendo el directo a 140p? Espérate, vale. Me ha tocado abrir 3 veces, ¿sabes? El panel de la Play para ver la hora. Mira que lo tengo en la tablet delante mía. Ahora que lo pienso. Sí, sí que es verdad que eso de que se te cambie el directo... Bueno, yo lo tengo a 720, será automático puesto. Pero en fin, cosas que pasan, ¿no? La tía esta está como una puta cabra.
Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now...
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro...
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as...
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a
Risa de
real
psicópata.
magic show before!
No, si está... La tía esa está mal, o sea... No, muy bien no está.
They're dimming the lights! The show must be starting!
Lo primero que ha hecho la tía esa, nada más llegar a la región... ha sido intentar meterme a prisión, básicamente.
I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let...
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Qué calidad, bienvenida.
Some of you may be
Tal
thinking,
cual.
two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
Ah, bueno. Tremenda máscara.
Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations.
Va a salir el Valorant en la Play, ¿estás de
I know
coña?
you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll... Oh, and before I... You never know what can happen
¿Estás de
in the
coña?
blink of an eye.
Quiero decirte, es lo principal que quería pillarme cuando me pillara el PC, pero si me dices eso... Hostia, se escucha un poquito, ¿no? Se escucha un poquito. Si le bajo el volumen a los cascos, no sé si se baja el volumen en la transmisión, pero... Pero creo que no va a haber crossplay. Ah. Oye, Line, y eso no... Bueno.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky.
Pues ya puedo summonearme a Jesucristo, porque con lo que he visto ya en este juego, nada extraña. Me voy a empezar a vengo. Vale.
I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
¿Será que vas a ir desnudo o cómo vas?
Are you still there? Don't go too far.
Yo estoy
We don't want to
conocido.
use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Se ha cambiado esto. Ah, no, vale, casi se ha golpeado la ropa, vale. Ya te digo.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to...
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared.
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed, but our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant, in which case, I have ample time to make all necessary prep. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes, and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all
Pero lo
magic
que puede
trick,
sacar
or
en
does
claro
Lily have
es que parece
actual
no quedar mucho
superpowers?
para que Valorant salgan con, no sé leer en consolas. Apuesto que será a finales de este año o probablemente a lo largo de 2024. Ah, bueno.
It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know.
Bueno, aunque si no meten crossplay, la verdad que
Now then,
tampoco va a servir de demasiado. Sí, no puedo jugar, pero...
Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an... Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the... I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60, 59!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going.
54, 53, 52? Huh? Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, alright. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be 40, 39!
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is...
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
Se me ha bugueado el Epic Games. Se me abre el ¿cómo? Ay, no se me abre. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo?
Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about
25! 24! What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it.
¿Cómo que no se abre? Ah, el Epic Games o el culo. Me ha quedado claro.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19! 18!
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's alright. I know it can be tiring to do such a long... 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
10!
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
¡Ta-da!
Vale. Espera, ¿por qué tengo la visión hidro ahora mismo? Voy a reiniciar el PC. Si no abre, la verdad que... Ah, qué guapo, ¿no? Ahora sale en la otra caja también. Ah, que no era parte del truco. Hostias.
Huh? Is this part of the show? Mr. Linney, you're going to use magic to fix the stage.
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in...
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this. Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance. And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearances?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before!
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale, I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right! How can Linny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time! We could even hear his voice! Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances! He couldn't possibly mean catching himself!
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an
Huh? I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about...
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
Ya se empiezan a duplicar los comentarios. Bueno.
That's right.
Luego que va a ser espectacular.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the... So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide...
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linny's attorney and defend him in this case? Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides, Linny and his troupe, are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an order.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big-shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time.
Linny!
Sorry about everything that happened just now.
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Good to hear. I'm sure everyone sees me as the... I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answer. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible. Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel.
Se ha puesto las gafas y luego de esto, Paimon. No entiendo.
That's the right attitude.
Absolutamente nada.
Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need... But with the guards watching, good thing you agreed to be our...
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Oh, well... I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case! Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
I see. You must be the
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him.
Sería que es mejor
The assistants are usually
el
in charge of setting up
Impacto
and
o el
inspecting the
Aliens of
props,
Zelda
as well as assisting with the
Tears
show
of
and
the
keeping the
Kingdom.
crowd engaged.
No he jugado
As you
ningún
probably
Zelda, así
saw
que
when you were in the audience,
evidentemente
the
yo te
water
diría
tank
Genshin
suddenly
Impact,
fell and smashed the
porque no lo he
box with
jugado.
Cal inside it.
Si no, no sé. No sé
This is the
decirte la
real
verdad.
mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces
Si lo
of the
hubiera
girl.
jugado igual sé decirte, pero...
However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole
Buenos
incident was
argumentos.
intentionally planned.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but...
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of
Estoy en
evidence.
directo, subnormal. Con el Dizo en el chat. ¿Tú eres tonto?
Sorry,
Haciéndome la historia.
Investigate.
Ah, bueno. A 10 grados, ¿tú eres terrorista? El frío no existe, pero... El frío no existe, pero la factura de la luz sí. O sea...
Claro, pero yo no pago la del hotel, así que...
Ah, coño. Hostia.
Hermano, el techo de aquí mide 5 metros, no es coña, ¿eh?
¿Cómo?
O sea, la habitación mide 5 metros de alto, hermano.
Hermano.
Esto no sé, años.
No, yo creo que el Lexer no... Yo creo que el Lexer no entra, ¿eh?
Whoever the murderer was, why would it be him? How strange.
¿Cómo? ¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa?
El nuevo proyecto te lo
Ah, pues no lo... Ah, vale. Es subnormal.
Todo piedra.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here!
Como iba comentando, maricón, ¿quién está en el Genshin?
You mean us?
No, pues si me salgo se me cierra directo y a qué me voy a meter. El chato está online. Mira, igual me meto al ARC. Si es chato y no su hermano, igual me voy para el ARC.
Who are you?
From mediating, and I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president.
Pero demasiadas.
Though those who play by our rules call me Buck.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs.
Huh?
Hermano,
Well,
¿sabes cuando lo busco? Creo que te han hackeado, no sé por nada. No, que no es coña, que no me carga.
Voy a dejarme esto aquí, así si veo que chato está jugando a algo, miro.
No need. You don't have to.
okay. If you say so.
All merely trifling detail. That's right.
El chato ha iniciado un grupo contigo. Has tenido suerte y me voy para el ARC. Has tenido una suerte que no te la crees ni tu hijo de puta. Se ha metido el Genshin, vale, no, mierda. ¿Pero qué quieres que haga directo? ¿Del Rocket, del Apex? No. Del ARC, vale, pero el ARC yo no justo solo, pues no me voy a meter, ¿sabes?
Es una puta basura, tío.
Bro XD, ¿cómo bro XD? Eso que viene, digo. ¿Qué pasa? No, que no, que no lo ha puesto por el chat, que me lo ha mandado por Discord. Desbloqueando a tu madre en Miniworld y lo intento seducir, parte 2. ¿Cómo? Hermano, ¿cómo? Desbloqueo a tu... Si hoy es jueves, te recuerdo, así que ¿hacemos algo útil o...? Desbloqueo a tu madre en Miniworld y la intento seducir, parte 2. Como que lo has editado un poquito, ¿no, digo? ¿Me comentan? Y yo le daba. Hostia, hermano. ¿En directo? Ah, no. Sí, directo. Qué buena. Qué... Fuera coñas, la miniatura que me ha puesto YouTube, la polla. Qué paisaje más bonito. ¿Cómo? ¿Eh?
Porque hay un canal que es belcrack, tal cual, como tú, collón 6601 y eso aquí.
¿Cómo?
Hermano, acabo de... Para salir todo puto de la Coca-Cola y se me ha ido por la nariz.
Un K de visualizaciones, con razón. Una polla en la miniatura. No, el paisaje que han puesto, joder, no una polla.
Del 1 al 3 tienes que decir un número, ¿vale? A la vez que yo. Y si acertamos el mismo, te desnudas ahora mismo en directo y te haces una paja.
Por la puta cara. Hostia, voy a reclamar la llave esta.
3, 2. Ha dicho 2, vale. Perfecto. Señores,
Hermano, nos pasamos de plataforma. De uno, ¿cómo de uno? Ah, de uno.
¿Para qué vas a ver eso, tío? Hermano.
Ah, coño, aquí. R2. Ah, joder. La pista es una puta furra. No entiendo. ¿Qué coño es eso? ¿Es la rusa? ¿Cómo? Espérate, Snoras, que no te escucho, que Chato está poniendo música rusa pero hecha con puertas de Minecraft.
Hermano,
Ya, no, chato, ya. ¿Cómo? En medio del agua, ¿será? ¿Cómo?
¿Vale la pena?
¿Qué?
Plugues para tu servidor. Host gratuito, no sé qué, me la pela.
Es que en Rocket no quiero hacer directo, tío, pero yo que sé, en Ark, en Apex, cualquier cosa sí que haría directo, ¿sabes? Pues bueno, voy a por, no sé, voy a por algo de comer, Snorlax. Te jodes y te esperas, ¿vale? Ahora.
Me reventaba ir al coche, tío. Me pillaba unas kilocalorías llamadas patatas fritas procesadas y me las zampaba. Guau, pero buenísima, Hostia. Ángel Gabriel juega Minecraft. De clips de mierda. ¿Eso qué es? ¿El integral?
Bueno, me he pillado lo único que tengo, un yogur. 180 calorías, bueno.
Una pregunta.
¿Qué?
¿Me rentaría llegarme hasta el coche con el calor que hace para pillarme un poquito de...
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
¿Qué?
Que si me renta irme al coche por unas patatas fritas.
¿Eres un hijo de puta? Chato, ¿qué coño estás viendo, por favor? Bro, ¿por qué? ¿Qué coño has hecho ahora? Vamos a darle caña a tu madre con Education Edition. Transexual, tu madre tiene el pene muy grande, no sé por qué. Y es que no te podrás sentar cuando se corra por detrás. Tu madre tiene el pene muy grande, es un transexual. Vale. Bueno, puedo iniciar directo en el Rocket directamente dando asco. Bueno, tengo la lista ya hecha en Excel, chato. ¿Qué? ¿Qué? Bueno, cierro directo. En vivo Genshin Impact. Ah, que me lo pone ahí. Hostia, qué guapo, ¿no?